Dante lose.
Who's this? Clutch?
Yup, LOL.
Kinda figured. My buddy. Did it come up that I'm playing Madden 23?
I got the notifications on, so every time you stream it pops up.
Oh hell yeah. Well, I'm gonna be quiet, gotta focus on this game. Who you think I'm playing?
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan.
Still says Eagles broadcast, but Madden 2-3 at the end, LOL.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Jets. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
You gotta delete the whole thing, then type Madden 23 in LOL. Should be an easy dub.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Rack camera angle,
Sliding
LOL.
out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now White. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets
Where
first
is
down
sack
as
attack
they're able to
Wilson?
get the third down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Extra receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap
Deuce
up,
close hub.
and then the big finish with the tackle.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Hall. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 1 yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Short. Short. Run commit middle.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Jets first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Give that sack to Kobe Dean. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. And I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Sanders. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Send slot on streak outside on slash.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 79 yards. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they
caught
take
him
the lead
lacking
here in the
LOL.
2nd quarter.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now here's a throw that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Watch the fake.
On 3rd down, Knight. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Give to Hall running right. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's White. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand
Horrible
and
read.
coming away with the interception.
Under 10, teams, free, come my team, come my team.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Steps away to his left. And this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. This is complete to Watkins.
Got it, touched it, one in.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Run the play fake.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Going for it with Sanders. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Come on.
On 1st down, Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let him put some points on the board.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
LOL.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Off play action, here's White. Eluding the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And some space here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
I am surprised Bro has not quit.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems
Yeah, me too.
for the defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Here's Hurts to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
What LOL?
In motion right is Smith. On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Berrios going to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 2nd and 7, White. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. White looks to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read
This
defenses.
guy does not give up.
I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now. And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. In motion, the tight end. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Smith will come in motion right. Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And he's got it inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They keep looking his way, and he certainly keeps delivering. That puts him just shy of 200 yards receiving now for the game. And I've got a feeling they'll keep calling his number until the end. Gotta wonder, if you're on defense and you know he's getting the ball, can't you make an adjustment?
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Off the play
Philly
fake,
special.
here's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds.
I don't got that play in this playbook.
Wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They're looking for a lane, but none to be found for Sanders as they stop him short of the line to gain. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Steps away. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Eagles start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Now White. They'll set up the screen for Hall. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's White. That pass complete to Moore. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw, White. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Throwing again on second down. White, and a completion to Wilson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. Now White with a first down throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught. It's the tight end, Goddard. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. The partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been the result of his arm. How about him throwing it downfield, creating big plays? I don't know how you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Berrios now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Props to Bro for not
The New
quitting.
York offense taking over for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay.
He's got a man, complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a big play that time by the Jets. 42 yards. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room.
Hell yeah.
That was a good game, huh, Clutch?
Yes, sir.
He was ranked 170. I blew his doors off. Some games you have to throw it, some games you have to run
How
it.
the fuck did he suck that bad?
I don't know, but he has 1,000 wins. Hold on, I'm gonna take a jig rip clutch.
Mike White did not help him, lol.
No, he didn't.
You should throw my play actions in with your run game. Would be deadly.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this
I
one
meant
started.
more play
and
actions.
We are underway in Southern California. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. On 4th down, Herbert dancing to his left. Got a man, it's complete, it's Palmer. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first-half chance. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From the 39, Herbert. He's got Allen. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler from 10 yards out. And the Chargers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone.
Drop a D-line out in the middle.
Out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That's multiple times now he's tagged him with a big gain with his legs. Really showing off some nice awareness and the ability to correctly realize when he's got a chance to tuck it and go himself.
The man in motion is Brown. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space.
X was wide open for a touchdown.
Completion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this is caught inside the 5. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. And that one results in 35 yards. Sanders will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Carter deciding not to bring this one out. The Charger drive about to get going.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
From the 29, Herbert. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He gets this out to Spiller. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, LA! Gerald Everett, 39 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Sanders. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
In motion right is Smith. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Smith will come in motion right. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Watkins. Touchdown! Quez Watkins from 13 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Nice.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
In motion right is Smith.
Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
The kick by Elliott is good, and they take a 17-14 lead.
Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
On the move to his left.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Avonte Maddox.
And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Third quarter starts with a run from Gainwell. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It's a second down run with Sanders. Room here to run. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. 118 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So close.
They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he is out of bounds here. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. He's got room at the 30, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up
Stop and it is over.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape, because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On Herbert, his third interception. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
On Madden 24 they would have left by now.
Up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
And they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. Caught by Allen. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. They'll look to throw here. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Forced out to his left. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point forthcoming. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On 3rd. And the ball is knocked out. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one. And the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Xander Horvath
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Chargers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. 136 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. In motion left is Watkins. Throwing is Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Smith will come in motion right. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. The slot man in motion right. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll send Brown in motion right. He's back to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll send Brown in motion right. Back to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. When you talk about making winning plays,
He is complaining never play like I would.
Stage of the game to come up with that interception huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And that one complete downfield to Allen. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Dumps it off for Spiller. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Herbert now to throw. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Herbert. Flushed out right. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Now for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. So that last touchdown sealed it there, partner, and then the kickoff there at the end, just a formality to knock the final second.
I'll get them next time. Hopefully they match us up again.
He was containing his D-line every snap.
Yeah. I want to see what his record is. Oh yeah, I should have won that game, but he does only have 6-game winning streak. Man, I should have fucking ruined that for his ass. What? What time is it?
I contain every play too. Even against Brady because they cannot run outside. Only gotta worry about the inside.
Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles. The kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run again with Harris. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 9, Jones. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Brad, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 2 yards out. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now Jones finds Strong on the check down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing Jones. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Smith has it. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. Back to throw again. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Reed Blankenship. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Jones flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Nelson Aguilar. 40 yards. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. In motion right is Smith. On 2nd and 7, Hurts steps away to his left. That is incomplete. Watkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got a man complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins from 6 yards away. And the Eagles are once again back in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Like 17. Like 17. Touchdown. 17's Mike. Mike 17.
On 2nd and 10, Jones. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts, eluding the pressure right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Back to throw here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown as his guys are able to extend their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it 21-8. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's caught inside the 25.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20.
A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a little extra shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris taking it in from the 20.
And the Patriots get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by James Bradbury. He's got daylight. The 30. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Folk now set to boot it after his
That guy
guys put
sucks.
6 on the board. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Score a touchdown and go for 2 and end it.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Smith will come in motion right. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. After the sack on first down, Hurts. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the pass
I don't know what the fuck I was doing there, Clutch.
at their own 13-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining.
Should have ran and
quarter number
clocked it.
2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A final shot before break. Jones. Completes it to Aguilar. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Folk out there now to kick this one off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Run that play action crosser.
But first down, Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Sanders. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. An extra quarter comes
WTF.
on now for the Patriots D on third down. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, wide open, complete. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out
Easy
of the pocket.
money.
But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Halfback screen.
Gainwell. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
We own them. We own them. Watch the safety creep. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Mike 48. No chance. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Touchdown, Patriots. Nelson Aguilar with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Pats have got it back to within a score. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check 48's the mic. Check. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They're going to try and throw. And Pascal's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. In motion right is Brown.
Check smash. 18 Rattler.
From the gun, it's Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
In motion right is Smith.
19 Wyatt.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Buying time to his left. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
60 Bison.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Quez Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles will add to their 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And he gets this to Thornton. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Jones now on 1st and 10. Flushed out. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones flushed to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it?
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 35 yards. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. On for the extra point is Folk. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you... And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
On third down, here's Harris. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. First down, and they go back to Harris. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Especially the quarterback.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down. They'll send Brown in motion right. He'll look to throw. Into the hands of Sanders. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Back to throw. He's got a man complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Escaping the pressure right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Smith will come in motion right. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They find some open field here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. Completes this one to Thornton.
All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Jones.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead.
See how slow my players are, Clutch? That's crazy.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This Philly offense set to go.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
He's got him in, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And one more time, that's Watkins. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. What a game we were.
I had that game, Clutch.
And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield
man.
For one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final.
Hey, do you want your own cig? I'm fucking pissed at myself, Clutch. Fuck your buddies. Clutch, what are you gonna do? You wanna race?